Good evening, everybody. This is Yolanda Hinton, and I am here on FYI After Dark Live podcast. So glad to be here. We're going to need 30 seconds because I'm going to pull Instagram in uh, right now. So if you all would just hold on tight, I'm going to go live Instagram and just give me 30 good seconds and we will be right back. Okay, I think I was muted, but if you all would just bear with me a little bit, we're trying to get feed going. We're having a little bit of interference because our special guest is not able to hear us. So right now we are getting feedback. We're going to have to do something about that. But I need you all to give me 30 more seconds so I can go ahead and get that done for you all. Hold on. All right, all right. This is Yolanda Hinton. And if you all did not hear us or hear me earlier when we first came on, it's because we are trying to get some things done through technology. Forgive us, but we're having a little bit of trouble with Dr. Turner's, our special guest, her phone and her computer. But I think she can hear me. I can hear her. She can't hear me, but we're going to proceed anyway. We're going to just let her give her story and tell you all a little bit about who she is, Dr. Patricia Turner, and about the Norfolk 17. It is a very, very compelling story, and you'll hear it in a minute. In the meantime, we want to welcome our platforms: Facebook Live, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram. And this evening, we're not on TikTok, but we want to just thank TikTok for having to stand by. And
can you hear me?
I can hear you.
You can't see me, but can you hear me? Okay.
So
I don't know where I went, but I can still talk.
So we're going to bring on our special guest, and we're going to let her go ahead and speak about the Norfolk 17, who she is. You all probably saw her recently on TV, and we just want to give her a chance to tell her story and tell us about who she is and the things that took place in her life and on her journey. You know, Dr. Patricia Turner tells me that I'm not sure if she's into technology at all, but she's going to pop back on. In the meantime, this will give me a chance to introduce the sponsors, which I was going to do. Our sponsors are, and if you look on the upper right hand, you're going to see some of our sponsors, as a matter of fact. You're going to see Bulvic Academy, which I'm so proud of. Bulvic Academy is a business that I started. It's going to be about 2 years old. And I am excited because there are a lot of things that is taking place in Bulvick Academy LLC. Number one, you can find a lot of information about our anti-bullying initiative. Also, blogs and things like that, information for parents, schools, teachers, children, for the community. And also, you'll find books there. My books, The Diary of a Former Bully, and Bullying is Right Underneath Your Nose. If you would go to www.bulvickacademy.com, BULVIC academy.com, you'll see everything you need in order to inform, your kids and your family about this thing called bullying. Bullying is not child's play. It is absolutely something that is wreaking havoc all over the world. The books are in Spanish, they're in English, they're Audible. You can download them, you can get the hard copy, you can actually email if you want the hard copy, or go to Barnes and Noble and get the hard copy there. Bullying is Right Underneath Your Nose, and The Diary of a Former Bully. It is, like I said, Audible. You can get it. You can get it on iTunes, wherever books are sold. You can get the books, but you can definitely go to the website bulvickacademy.com and get those things right there, along with another project that I'm very proud of, and that is the app Bulvick. It is actually called Bulvick, BULVIC, anti-bullying, a game for the family, a game app for the family. It is absolutely fabulous. Not only can you get it on the website, bulvickacademy.com, but you can go to iTunes, and you can also go to Google Play and get the game. It is a fabulous game, not for the faint of heart. I'm telling you right now, you got to be able to read. Kids are going to have to be able to fight emotions, monsters, talk to teachers, communicate with students to find out how to solve this particular puzzle and how to, go to the end of the game with much success. So please visit bulvickacademy.com, BULVIC academy.com, and be blessed by the information that's there. Also, Beard Gods, beardgods.com. Visit beardgods.com. Chris Hinton is the owner. A lot of things for men. You want your man looking good, your daddy, your uncle, your cousin, whoever. He has balms, he has oils, he has conditioners and shampoos, he has hoodies, he has vitamins, picks. He has everything you need in order to get yourself looking good, get yourself looking fly, and keeping yourself, well-groomed for your loved ones and significant others. We are so pleased and proud of our sponsors. Of course, you all can always go and get music by Yolanda Hinton wherever music is sold. The latest single, Make It All Right. Make It All Right. It's wherever music is sold. Make sure you check it out and just support. Music has been going on. I've been making music for years and years. And so this is the latest single, Make It All Right. It's most encouraging, great message of hope. And we'd like for you all to support. In the meantime, we are waiting for our guest to come back. And she is actually on the line, but we're going to send her another link and try to get her on. And as soon as she pops on, we want to get her to start telling her story about her beginning and the things that she's accomplished and her journey as one of the Norfolk 17. So I'm going to send her this link again. She popped off. If she pops off, you all just please be patient. um, because we're trying to connect and we're having technical difficulties. I'm sending her the link right now. She is on the phone with me, and the only reason that I can't use the phone to communicate with you all because it has so much feedback, and so we're going to have to play it by ear. She's not able to hear me. I can hear her. She can't hear me. You all will be able to hear her as she comes on, but we want to make sure she gets that link, and she's going to begin to tell her story as soon as she pops on. I'm not going to be able to stay on the phone with her and ask questions, but we're just going to hear from her, and then later on you'll hear from me again. So as soon as she gets that link, she's coming on, and we're going to have her to tell us about Dr. Patricia Turner. Tell us about the Norfolk 17, which I find so interesting, compelling, and history right here, whoo, in our own backyard. It is just amazing. And so I can't wait. She's going to pop in any minute. In the meantime, we just want to shout out all you people that are on again: Facebook Live, Twitter, LinkedIn. YouTube is on the line as well. Instagram, TikTok is not here with us, but we have plenty of folk on the platform, plenty of people that are here. And hopefully, if I can see you, eventually I will shout you out. As a matter of fact, I'll go to Facebook right now and see who is on the line. And and if I see your name, like I said, I would definitely shout you out. Um, so we're really excited about our special guest. She's here now, and we want you all to welcome Patricia Turner. She's going to give her story, right?
I'm back. Okay, can you hear me? All right. Um, I guess the only place to start is the beginning. I was 13, my brother was 11, and the NAACP was going to different students' homes to ask their parents if they would like to get involved with the integration process, but they did not come to our home. The reason that they said they didn't come is because we were military. And one of two things would happen. Either we wouldn't know enough, which we were military and had traveled a lot. So we knew more than a lot of children. And they thought that my mom and dad would get transferred. They didn't know my mom had five of us at that time. She used to travel with dad when they were three, not when they were five. So they purchased a home for us in Chesapeake Gardens, and that's where my brother and I began. Mom went down and signed up my brother and I. We were not a part of the chosen children, but God, He chose us. And 12 and 13 years old, we began our process. The process was not what people think. We didn't just walk into the schools. We had to pass three tests. I was entering the seventh, eighth grade. My brother was going to seventh grade. I was going to eighth grade. I had to pass the eighth, ninth, and 10th grade tests. We had to go to court every day for a week. We had to be interviewed by the school board as well as psychiatrists. During that time, I was exceptionally smart. Over the years, I fell in love. Watch out for love, ladies. It'll mess your mind up. But anyway, from that time on, the schools were closed from September to February, but all schools were not closed. Booker T and Ruffner and Jacobs, which were the black schools at the time. They were closed because they weren't involved in the integration process. Now, for 17 children who were integrating a whole system, not just one school, we were different ages at different schools and different grades. They put out 10,000 of their own children to keep 17 little black children ranging from the age of 12 to 16. Now, let's go down to the first day. I 4.5 years of abuse. That's the only word that you can really use is abuse. Abuse not only from the white children who were taught to hate, but we were abused by our own black children who we had just played with out of fear. It is awful to take a child and abuse a child. We are very, very open. We listen, we can hear, and we can see. And when you mistreat a child, it should fall on you, but it doesn't. It falls on that child. Now, during the years, I don't want to take, I'm not a boring person. I try to condense things to make you understand and not to bore you to death. Today, at 81 years old, I have 5 degrees and I am a associate minister at Oakwood Chapel Church. And my word to you is if you put God first in your life, you can climb that mountain. Without God, you're going to sink in the dirt and mud. So, but that is your choice. You know, He doesn't force you to say thank you. He just asks you to remember Him. He took care of me at 13 years old. I never went to a prom. Teachers used gloves to touch my papers. Some of them never even looked at the paper and put a big red E on it. So the paper had to go downtown to the school board to be regraded. I finished Northview High School on time and at the top of my class, but I never received the honors that I should have because of the color of my skin. But I have learned that the color of your skin has nothing to do with your brain. Young people, if you will realize education is the key to success, you can make a difference in this world. You can't walk in my shoes and integrate the schools again. You can't walk in any of the 17. Some of them integrated a whole school by themselves. I integrated a grade by myself. I was alone until the 11th grade when 2 black girls joined the school, but I never saw them. You see, during that time, they did something called tracking, and I was on the academic track. I don't know what track they were on. One of them became a doctor, and she doesn't live here in Virginia, but she never claimed to be one of the 17. There are people who claim to be the 17. Why would they want to claim the abuse and rejection that we went through. Be who you are. God gave you a gift from the moment you were conceived. Find your gift, use it to the max, and always remember, put him first. All you've got to do is say thank you. He don't ask for anything else, and you can climb that mountaintop. Yes, it's been very difficult. I have degrees from colleges that we couldn't even walk on the same side of the street. But yet, I went there, always kept my grades up. There's not a dean's list out there that you won't find my name on because I worked hard to be who I am. And as I said before, you can't be me, but you can be an excellent you. Believe in God and always do your best. Miss Yolanda, thank you. And I'm so sorry for this problem that we're having. But I see your smile and I know I did okay. Thank you.
So we are definitely excited and happy to have Dr. Turner. Whoo, talking about a journey and talking about having to be the first, when you are breaking into something. And what I mean by that is when you are establishing something for the first time, it is absolutely a feeling of what am I doing? How did I get here? And why was I chosen for this? And she was definitely chosen along with 16 other young people to go into the Norfolk schools and integrate, to do away with segregation. And it is just amazing how, you know, young people have to go through so much trauma. They had to use uh, kids to get in there and break the ice, to break the cycle. They had to go through so many things. She said they went to court all the time. They were treated badly. They were spat on, rocks thrown. So many things have happened. We've had her on our FYI morning show, and the story that she tells is absolutely, it's amazing. Um, and we know that it has had an effect on it. Any trauma will have an effect on you. But when you are the first, when you're breaking the ice, when you're going there and you're tearing down walls, it is a fight to the finish. And we just thank God for her that she was able to go in and last and do something that has helped our generation, her generation, the generations to come. This is not something that just lasted and she did a one time hit, one hit wonder. This was something lasting. Right now, we have the privilege of integration because of people like her, because of folk that decided to, go in and make a change. She made that change. Her family sacrificed. So sacrifice and made the change. And it's just amazing. Some people are not willing to fight for anything or give up anything. You've got to put yourself on the line. You have to put your life on the line sometimes for causes. And so that's exactly what was done, putting your life on the line. This wasn't child's play. This wasn't going in there playing just puzzles and things like that. This was a fight. This was a fight to the end. This was a fight for generations to come. Generations are down the road. This is what's so marvelous about it. She gave her life. She sacrificed, her and her family and others sacrificed their life for us that we may get a chance for a better education. We needed a better education, and families knew it, the community knew it, those that were advocating knew it. And she was one that said, okay, she was obedient. It is just amazing. Edward Everett, co-host, wasn't able to log on, but he is on with us. Edward, I can see you. He said, let's have her for Black History Month, which is a marvelous idea. We'll have her on the morning live show and let her tell you all again the sacrifice, laying her life down on the line along with her brothers and others that we may have a chance for a better education. It wasn't just, oh, we just want to go to school with them. We just want to, no, we want the best of life, something that God has promised us. God has promised us these things. And so she laid her life down, sacrificed, and she continues to advocate, continues to talk, and not only that, continues to educate. Did you hear her say she had 5 degrees, baby? 5 degrees? That meant, guess what that meant? Hey, guess what that meant? Nothing stopped her. Nothing stopped her. That thing might have been hard. It may have been traumatic. It may have been something that had a lasting effect on her. But guess what? She kept going. Her and others, they kept going. As hard as it was, they kept going. As much as it affected them, she kept going. She educated herself. That's why she can send you all the message that education counts. And she was willing to lay her life down and continue to lay her life down, her family and all the community, to say, listen, this is a hard thing now. This ain't easy. This is real hard. It's going to be hard on you. But I tell you what, it's going to be worth it, because why? So many people are going to be inspired by this story, this life, this journey. So many people are going to be affected. So many people are going to be able to get a better education because of Dr. Turner and the NORFOK 17, the group of young people that laid their lives down. They gave up so much. They were hated. They were hurt. She said by both races. You would think that all blacks would have been rah-rah. You would have thought they were rah-rah for, but they won't. Everybody wasn't happy and rah-rah. So she had enemies on both sides. A young lady and her family and friends and classmates, they didn't have everybody rah-rah for them. And so it was a hard sacrifice. It was a hard thing to sacrifice for us, for other blacks, for other people that would come down the line that needed to be in places where they could get the life that God promised, get the education that God promised them. God promised them this, and promised us the best of life, God. And so sacrifices have to be made. And causes, is there a cause? There has to be a cause. And when there's a cause, there's a fight. And so she is blessed. She's highly favored. She is loved and adored because as a child, she was chosen for this and she went through it, and we are better for it. I'm so proud of her. Every time I think about her, I think about what she's done and others to make sure we have what we need. That, hey, you can sit back and say what you want to say. Everybody can't do that. Everybody is not in a place where they can lay their lives down and make the sacrifice. You got to be strong. You got to be chosen. You got to be called, appointed, and anointed to do these things. And that's what happened. I'm so glad to have her on. We are going to ask her to come on back. We had some technical difficulties, but she was able to give you some of the story. It's much, much more, and there's more things that you should know about what happened with the NORFOK 17. So I am blessed. Thank you all so much for joining us. Look for a post when we get closer to our Black History Month. Edward Everett, our co-host, suggested that we bring her back on, have a for Black History Month, so she can continue to tell the story. All you all that are on Instagram and um, Joel, we have Joel Man, the Port on. Those that are on Facebook that I can't see, thank you so much for joining us. Dr. Patricia Turner, you are always a blessing. I always love to hear what you've done for us and how God used you and others to give us a better life. So, we want you all to join us. Not only do we, and when I say we, myself and co-host Edward Everett, we do the morning show. We do FYI radio morning show, which is live radio. We're on Peace 95.3 FM, WGPL 1350 AM. We're on WPCE 1400, WMVA 88.9 FM. Of course, Facebook Live, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And we're on the live radio show Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And we come with a whole lot of things. FYI, for your information, we come with so much information, special guests. We come with just fun things, a time of giving. We come issues concerning men, issues concerning women, sports talk, which we did today. If you get a chance, you didn't see it, make sure you check out on our platforms of the show. You'll be able to see the replay of it. And make sure you just continue to join and support. We need your support. We need you to go to our pages, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you all are there. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 9:30 a.m. We're there on those platforms. And FYI, after dark, we're here 6 p.m. on Monday. Now, we have a special show coming up on this Friday, and we want you to join us. We will actually send out the information, our special guests and the panel that will be on, and we would love for you all to join us. I'll give you more information before that day comes. We also want to remind you that on Wednesday we have a very, very special guest and friend. We have Dr. Earl Bynum. He has a new book and he has a tour he's going to share with us and tell us all about what he's been doing, how he's been doing it, and the journey. You know, the wonderful thing about Earl Bynum is that I know for myself and co-host Edward Everett, that's his cousin. We followed his journey. I remember when I first met him over in Portsmouth at Tidewater Bible Way Temple. Pastor Michael Rogers was the pastor, and he was there, and a lot of other friends of his were there singing. That's the first time I've seen him. We followed him from that time until now. That's been quite so many years in following what he's been doing, the music that he's been providing for us, ministering to us. Also, you know, his ministry, his love for what he does, his family, and his church. You know, his church. He is really, really, really a lover of where he is. He's over there at Kim Brown is his pastor, and at the Mount. And he's going to talk about some of the things you may know about him, some things you may not know about him, and his journey, how he's got to where he is. We're looking forward to that. Make sure you stay tuned on Wednesday for that. It's our men's issues segment, What's Under the Hat. You all make sure you come 9:30 a.m. We're going to be on our live radio platforms as well as all social media platforms. We'll be there. Make sure you come to hear the journey of Earl Bynum and the things that he would love to share with you. He's going to also come back next Monday. So if you miss him on Wednesday, be sure to come on our FYI After Dark platform, our podcast live, and hear again, you know, even probably more information than we can on our Wednesday show, you'll hear a lot more. You'll be able to ask questions or comment about some of the things that you know about him. You can shout out and just encourage him and get the book. We're going to definitely talk about the book and how you can support. So we have a lot of great shows coming up. Again, on Friday, Rhonda Driver will be with us. She'll have a panel of ladies to come on to talk with us about her new book. Of course, we're going to have Around the Town, Edward Everett, our co-host, Yolanda Hinton, Hot Topics. We have cryptocurrency and more. Jason Baker will be back. He's been here maybe 3 times. He's going to come back and give us more information about what's going on in the cryptocurrency world. So many things to share with you all, so many shows that we want to continue to bring. This is 11 years that we're celebrating. That's been a long time, if you ask me. It doesn't feel like it, but 11 years is a long time to constantly give out information and making sure the information is interesting and trying to cover all kind of subject matters and folk and everything. And so you can actually have a chance to be on our show, our FYI morning live show, or our FYI after dark. Inbox us, or even you can call 757-714-7861. Say, listen, I want to talk. I want to tell you all about my life or my community or my world or something that can help uplift and inspire and motivate your listeners and your viewers. And so that's what we're looking for, people that can help people rise above mere survival and find success. So if that's you, make sure you inbox here or make sure you call 757-714-7861, or you can email FYI Radio Show Live at gmail.com. Let us hear from you. Let us know that you've been listening to the show. Let us know if you have any suggestions. Let us know how we can make things better, or we can continue to inform those that listen and hear us. I want to shout out to co-host Edward Everett. He's been on the move. He's definitely have brought forth this wonderful show along with myself to really, really make an impact on the community. So I really want to give him the props. 11 years. And we have just kept this thing going. It's amazing. It takes a lot of work, a lot of time, but it feels as though we have really, really found our niche in how we, get our guests, the subjects that we both contribute to the show. We both find, the guests, we both, are passionate about what we do on FYI. And we really want to make it better, and better. So again, if you have any suggestions, anything that you can help suggest that will help us make this a better show or reach more folk. That's why we say on all our platforms, we'd like for you all to go there. Let you subscribe to our channels, tell folk about it, share, and just engage in this show. We want to really, really bring it to a very, 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 very great place, reaching more people and talking about things that we need to talk about. There's so much going on. We deal with politics. We talk about politics, families, relationships. We talk about, what things men need and women need and children. We talk about education, entertainment, religion, fashion, health and wellness, you name it. For your information, we're going to bring it. And we're very proud and happy that we have this platform to be able to share. Being able to be on live radio is just awesome for us. Even better to be able to have technology and social media to cover the world is absolutely awesome. And we thank God that we can lift our voice and we can speak to many, many people about many, many things. So look, I'm gonna let you go. Again, Dr. Patricia Turner, you are absolutely fabulous. And you have done something that many of us couldn't do. Many of us probably would have cracked up. Many of us probably would have given up and said, look, mom, I know you mean well. Dad, I know you mean well, but this is not for me. I'm out. But you just stood there. And then she said she educated herself. I can't get over that. With all that stress, all that anxiety going on in her world, her life, and her mind, and probably not understanding every single thing that was going on, she stayed the course. And now she can tell us, she says she's 81 years old, and she can still tell you, look, it was hard, but it was something that had to be done, and God used us to do it. So proud of you, Dr. Patricia Turner. Thank you for what you've done for us. So, look, we're going to see you all soon. I want you all to be blessed. The holiday season is here. I love the holiday season. I've already decorated. I don't know if you can see the tree and all that stuff, but I got one tree up. There's another tree going up upstairs. You know, I got decorations throughout the house, but I tell you what, I'm gonna do a little bit more because I love being in the Utah gay, baby. That Utah gay, it makes me so happy. The spirit of Christmas, the spirit of giving, and definitely look, something that we want to do on our After Dark show. If you all want to be a recipient of some of the things that we have, need put your name right there in our inbox and say, listen, what you giving away? What? Yeah, put my name in there, draw it out, and yes, I would be glad to get a $50 gift card or $100 gift card or a beautiful gift, a wrap package or something. Yes, yes, and yes, we have those things for our audience. We would love for you all to participate. So we're going to see you all on Wednesday. Dr. Earl Viner will be with us. Co-host Edward Everett, of course, he'll be with us. And together we are going to continue to use the platform to the best of our ability and give you the best that we can give you and be glad about that. We're going to see you, all right? Take care. You all have a wonderful day. Look, it's absolutely snowing here. It's absolutely snowing here. Something I thought we was going to get a drop or two, but baby, things are covered up over here where I live. And so we just want you all to stay safe, stay warm, and we'll see you on Wednesday. God bless you. Good night.